Now if you love cookies and you love cheesecake, then this recipe is absolutely delicious. G'day, welcome to Todd's Kitchen. In the past I've made many cheesecake recipes. I've also made many cookie recipes and everyone seems to love them. So I thought, why not put them both together and make something extra special? So join me today as I make my version of the cheesecake cookies. And don't forget to check out toddskitchen.com for my new range of mugs. Okay, first of all, we're going to start this off with the main ingredient and the tastiest ingredient, and that's our cream cheese. So into a mixing bowl, I'm going to place in 8 ounces or about 220 grams of softened cream cheese. Now I'm using a stand mixer for this one, but of course you can also use a hand mixer, it makes no difference. And then to that cream cheese, I'm going to add half a cup of softened butter. And now we're just simply going to mix this through just for about 2 to 3 minutes until it is nice and smooth and creamy. Okay, so once it's all nice and creamy, next I'm going to add in 1 1/4 cups of sugar. And we're going to mix that through for another, say 2 minutes until the sugar is well combined. Next we're going to place in 2 eggs. Now you can just put them both in at the same time, it makes no difference for this recipe. And then about a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Then simply let it mix through for another 2 minutes until it's well combined. Next, to enhance the flavour, about a pinch of salt. Now next we're going to add in 2 1/2 cups of self-raising flour. Now if you don't have self-raising flour, use 2 1/2 cups of regular plain flour. Just add 2 teaspoons of baking powder. So we're just going to slowly add a little bit at a time, let it mix through, and just keep on adding more until we've incorporated all of our flour. Just don't put it all in at once. Now lastly, I have a lined and greased baking tray. Now I've just used some cooking spray oil just to give it an extra grease. And we're going to get out, say roughly a tablespoon worth of our mixture. Now it's going to be very sticky because of the cream cheese factor, but that's completely normal, so don't worry about it. So just keep on making up about a tablespoon worth of our mixture. And this recipe makes roughly about 20 to 30 cookies, depending on the size. Now we're going to place this into a preheated oven at 180 degrees Celsius or 350 degrees Fahrenheit for about 10 minutes. And you'll know they're ready when they just start to go brown around the outside. Okay, so our cookies are out of the oven. Now as you can see, they're just slightly browned on the outside. That means they're done. Now just to add a little bit more sweetness, and it's also a great idea for presentation wise, I'm just going to sprinkle on just a little bit of powdered sugar on top. And there we have our absolutely delicious cheesecake cookies. They take literally about 10 minutes to prepare and about 10 to 11 minutes in the oven. Then let them cool down for about half an hour and you have a lovely cheesecake cookie. Now you can serve them straight away or keep them in the fridge in a sealed container. They're great as a side snack or as a dessert, but either way, these cheesecake cookies taste simply delish.